Hello. I am slightly exhausted. I did some yard work today and my hands are itchy because it was with grass and stuff. But it's okay. The yard work is done. My back hurts a smidge too. But, like, that is what it is. Not too worried about it. I mean, yes. Yeah, it is a good kind of exhausted because I actually, like, accomplished a thing. And I suppose exhausted is not really the right word. My back hurts because I sit in a chair all day. I'm horribly out of shape. I'm almost 40. And my body doesn't really like me being bent over for prolonged periods of time. It was. So, you know, it is a good kind of, like, body hurt because it's like, yay, I did a thing. But it's also like, man, tomorrow I'm going to be feeling like shit. And I got to sit in a chair for 8.5 hours. So, you know, it is what it is. Regardless, I'm going to spend 2.5 to 3 hours doing this. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. I did a bunch of side quest stuff, and now I'm going to do a bunch more because I met up with the dame. What was her name? Isabel. It's on the screen. But she has me doing some tasks for her because one of her ladies is gone. But hey, look, there's two green dealios, so we're gonna interact with those at some point too.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Oh, in another
us,
video game related news to myself, I managed to collect all of the things in Mario Wonder with the help of IGN guides, because I didn't feel like looking. I just didn't feel like looking, but I got them all. I mean, I still had to get them. So I got all those. I'm on the very final stage of Wonder, and I hate the spring jump badge so much. So the very final stage, it's called the final test. And each room is a different badge that you have to use within the game. And I think the way that it's split up, it could be wrong on the number, but it's like either every 3 or 4 badge rooms that you do, that you'll get a checkpoint. And I imagine that's the case because I want to say that the badge window is set up in like a 5x3 kind of column. So there's going to be like 15 rooms to go through. And I only made it to the first checkpoint because the fucking spring jump badge is at the end of the one that I'm currently at. But I went from having like 75 lives to having 19 lives and said, I don't want to play this anymore. And yeah, it's hard. But I'll have fun playing it, I guess. The game's good, so I don't mind. It's a challenge. It's the only real challenge in the game.
And you've already been sent off
Even if
on
it's
an
through
errand,
bullshit
Poor boy.
mechanic.
You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
I'll do my
Man
best.
from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Not yet. We're gonna go this way.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late.
And whose fault
I'm
is that?
hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are
I'm next.
fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Oh well. Thanks for asking. I hope the building of the gunplug goes well for you. One sec, I got this. Trying to take this label off. I got a good pull on it. It's not leaving behind any residue. It's very rare. Just want a water bottle, goddammit. You buy enough bottled waters with sports caps, you end up just having them lay around. And you could easily reuse them. No reason not to. And it's just water, right? Perfect. Excellent. Oh God. Oh, okay, those are for him.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Huh. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
I dare say you're correct.
How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Okay. That's worth 1,100. Let's go.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want
I won't.
you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Sure.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
That's enough.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Stay.
Fuck me.
I don't think I will.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Bring on your warhammer, homie.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
Oh no,
I
you
only
hit
want to
me
hold my tongue for a start.
more than your friend did. I'm doing a poor job of. There we go.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Eight experience. You guys weren't worth shit.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
There's about
Not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I mean, you did. Your friend with the sword. That's a.
The Emperor's finest. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. Eh? What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you.
Okay,
Can I trust you to be discreet
maybe.
About what?
about this? About what I wish to ask of you? About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors.
Okay.
As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty, Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely
That's
use.
not what many people say about the brand on my cheek. A lot of people refer to it as something that does not warrant me.
What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless.
Well,
People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority.
so fuck 'em.
Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then.
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
I've been able to get comfortable lately. Like yesterday, I was having a hard time after like hour number 2.5. And I don't know if it's my lower back or my upper back that I need to support. I think it's my lower back. I think it's the lumbar. I need lumbar support. Okay. Really? Where?
I have something for you.
Bearer comestibles.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Okay.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Got a message for you. Take your hand and shove it right up your ass and keep it there. You don't deserve to be treated kindly by anyone.
It's not been half the moon.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Looks like now's not the time.
I'll be back.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
The Empire's not full of all bricks. Just mostly bricks.
That's the day done then.
With the right
With reds, whites, ales,
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master, anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right?
I'll do my best.
Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Brandy wine. Is brandy wine just brandy? Yeah, it's just brandy. Synecdoche for Delaware Valley? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's just brandy. All right. It's liquor. It's not wine.
Branded. Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Whatever.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
And you should shove a dick in your ass and fuck off.
Clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
No problem, fuckhead.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
Cigars and brandy. Am I getting candles next?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Oh, however do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
I really, really hate how people treat Branded in this game. There's still people, for Christ's sake. I know it's been centuries and they've treated them like shit since time immemorial, but still.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Okay.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Uggs.
Perfume.
Okay.
Oriflamme's finest.
Not quite
Just as
candles.
promised.
Close. Somebody's looking to have a date.
Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed.
No, that was what I was thinking about that. They don't.
A reward for
But
a
that
job
would
well
explain
done.
the comment of
I
scarce.
have the goods I was commissioned to
Just as
gather,
scarce
and
as
the
chocobo
guards
teeth.
are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
It's actually pretty good sentiment. I like that turn of phrase quite a bit. Now that I think about it. But it only works on the fan of the Final Fantasy.
The markets are of very...
How am I supposed to deliver this if he's busy?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Feed me and I will. Fuck you, dude. Next time you die.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
And if they kill you, how are they going to get healed?
I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Man, that shit's fucked. I don't like it.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Yeah, I'll go tell. Accident my arse. Town construction is actually pretty good in this game. The few towns that I've come across, while small, they're navigable and the easy to read for the most part. They aren't like confusing labyrinthine mazes.
All right.
So that's nice.
Are you here for business or pleasure?
Maybe both.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
Also, them bloody handsome.
Better be going.
I do like that Clive is like very stereotypically attractive for a male. I mean, that's of course he is. But not like in a this is Final Fantasy, he's a 17-year-old man boy kind of way. He's very much a dude who seems to be in his late 20s, I would imagine. I think towards the beginning he was like 16, so 13 years later we put him at about 29, 30-ish. So, an adult as opposed to a teen, which would also make Jill, who is also stereotypically attractive, though not overly so. She's also in her 30s, which is also rare. And I imagine our boy Torgal here is probably like, what, 15, which is like 45 in dog years. So, he's an old man too. I don't even know. Does dog years actually still apply to anybody?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
I don't know. It remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Off we go. Speak with Bertrand. Like Bernard. I think it's funny to hear in like an English British accent Bernard when like it's Bernard. Like look at the name, it's Bernard.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep?
Oh shit, we're this close to Oriflamme? That's way closer than I would have expected. Although, what is that giant? Oh, Oh, that's the mother crystal. Sick. At least that's what I think. They did say that some other crystals are like the size of mountains. So, you know. Oh, are you hunting the chocobo? Well, guess what? Not anymore, you're not. There you go, Big Blue. You and your brothel are all set. Keep them chocobos propagating. So we can have some steeds for battle. Boy, I hope I get to ride a chocobo at some point. Like, in battle. That'd be cool. Side quest.
Up, the lot of you. There's still one.
You, branded, here now.
You yell at me like that, I'm gonna ignore you.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Do it yourself.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Watch it like a seagull or something.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
That's it. You're finished.
Torgal gave no shit, and that's why he's the best.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Stab him. Stab him.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Kill this damn kid. Children murder. Do it, Clive. Set him on fire.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
If only there was a way to, like, crouch down and, like, sneak up on him, and then, like, Assassin's Creed just, like, right to the small of the back, like, get his spleen, get his kidney, and, like, his intestines all in one little... Oh, they are. So, next, you've not been here for any of this. Let me fill you in a little bit, because I'm with you. I hate everybody in this game that's not, like, on my side. Branded, like our boy Clive here, with his little thing on his cheek there, you can kind of see. They have the ability to use magic without using crystals. It makes them lesser people. And for centuries, about 600 or so, or about 6 centuries or so, branded have been seen as non-people and are essentially slaves and just, you know, treated as such, as is evidenced by the fact that this guy was getting bearers sent to him to go and die to his pet wolf. So now I'm going to send my pet wolf right at his throat. But I won't get to kill these people because the game's doesn't have that much justice in it.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
That's great.
You're
And I set them on
not
fire.
the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me?
I was going to help your son.
Sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Which of these do I want to do? So if I said the wretch would be me, I'm hoping that it would mean I'd be able to kill them. Because I would kill them both. Child included. Don't care. The first one is the one that's probably the correct answer. And I say that because she runs that town. And if he gets on the bad side of her, even though he has a child, probably a wife at home, you know, no, there is no quick save. And I don't care. Like, if I fail one, I fail one. It's not a big deal. It's a Final Fantasy game. There's no way I can fail it. It's just going to be a different outcome. So I guess saying the first one is the correct answer is probably not the right way to put it. It's just what would be the in-universe probably appropriate answer. But I really want to do this one because I want to kill this motherfucker. We're going to do this instead.
That
Just because.
unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain?
They're not human!
From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You
He should.
think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Okay.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'll kill it too. And then I'll kill you. God, I wanted to kill that son of a bitch.
I'm wasting my time.
Damn.
But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
What's that over there? That fallen ruins? Pretty cool.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
Hello.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
I was going
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted.
Got anything new here? Oh, I haven't looked up at Isabella's here. Practice of the Vale, Northreach's foremost house of ill repute and one of Sid's trusted collaborators. Isabella is much admired by the populace for her elegance and refinement, qualities that have earned her the title the Dame. The Vale, Northreach's premier house of companionship. It's a nice way to put that. While it is frequented mainly by Sanbreque's nobility and military, Lady Isabel welcomes all with the desire and the coin to partake of the pleasures of her skilled courtesans and courtiers. Few establishments in the Empire are as well loved or as oft visited. Marks, emblems that Sid's allies distribute to those in their circle of trust. It is common for the rich and powerful of Alstea to pin such marks to the bearers in their possession. The slaves might go about their master's business unmolested. Do I know about the Holy Emperor Sanbreque? I don't think I do. The nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflame as its capital. Sanbreque is the realm's largest theocracy and home of the Mother Crystal Drake's head. Oh, it's a theocracy! That explains a lot. The Empire is ruled by the Holy Emperor, the one true goddess made flesh according to the Gregorian faith. Wait, the one true goddess made flesh, but he's an emperor? Who is served unquestioningly by the sworn knights of the Blessed Dragon, known more commonly as the Dragoons.
I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
Maybe.
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
This guy? I don't like this guy. He's a give no fucks, take no shit kind of guy. I can get behind that. And I'll be honest, that was like the best outcome of any of the side quests yet. That motherfucker and his kid got exactly what was coming to them. And I do not care that it was a child that was killed by a wolf. Will I kill that wolf if it comes across my way? Of course, it's a murderous beast. But that doesn't mean that I don't support what it just did.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Oh God, what is she?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
What is she?
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
I don't know. I'm thinking rabbit, maybe.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
I fear that it's a bear.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything.
Yeah.
Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
I have a feeling it's not a pet. I think it's a bear. I think it's an actual person.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe?
No, that's dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Fuck me.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Yeah, scare her.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yeah, feel sad. Yeah, feel sad. Yeah, child. There you go. And you deserve it. I don't like this area, man. These people suck. On the plus side, I get to laugh at children's misfortunes. That kind of makes me feel happy, even though it probably shouldn't. If you like that Eddie emote, next, and you're still here, if you've never watched a Say-Jam video, I do recommend it. He's mostly fighting game oriented, but he does commentary at most majors. He seems like a cool guy, and his streams are pretty fun. He has a show called Will It Kill, which is really enjoyable. He gets clips from the community of combos in fighting games, and then he pauses it once the combo starts. And he then asks the chat will it kill? And then you bet channel points to determine, to decide, and then he plays the clip, and then you get to see. Oh, I think all of them are on YouTube. I haven't watched like the last 2 months worth. But they're very enjoyable. Even if you are not like a huge fighting game fan, they're still just good content. Yeah, Max is cool. He's cool too. He's also just a big 90s kid. He is the type of Maximilian Dude is the type of person that I think that, like, if I were to interact with outside of this space or anything like that, I'd probably get along with because we share similar interests.
It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
And we're probably close to similar age.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
I've noticed I've run into many people that really don't like people like me. And I find it very unsettling. I have a feeling that Tatienne is going to be dead at the end of this, because that's just how all of these fucking things go.
A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
Would you like to see
I come
this
to you
brooch?
from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
I bet you would.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. Assuming girly that I'm looking for is alive at the end of this, I'll tell her whatever you want.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces.
Thanks.
But her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Yeah, I ain't your lamb. Get out of here. Ooh. item over here by the chocobos. The entrance to Oriflam? Damn, that's big.
It smells of death here, Torgor.
They've done a pretty good job of scale and feeling of bigness. Like, that rock was not that big 20 seconds the other direction. Oh, good.
Wolves.
Wolves.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
God damn it.
Stay down. You're finished.
Ah.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
He still has his head, sadly.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
He doesn't seem like that bad a guy. He didn't treat me like shit. He didn't treat me like a piece of garbage. He just kind of was
Perhaps
polite.
the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Rare, especially for a soldier.
Weren't expecting any new branding.
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see.
Yeah.
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Yay!
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Sadly, yes. My apologies.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Abandon the capital. No. It's conquest he's after.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Chapel east of here. I can't tell directions because I don't have a mini-map. I just want a mini-map. Like, I like that they're, like, east of here, and I'm like, I don't know what direction I'm facing because I don't even have a compass on the screen. Which, it's fine, I'm just whining about nothing. But I do kind of wish there was an option to have, like, a mini-map in, like, the upper right corner. Or, like, when I'm not in combat kind of thing. Like, why is my UI up right now? I don't understand. There's no reason for it to be. Eh, go away. Why are you up? I'm not fighting anything. Go away! Oh, I forgot to get salsa. I want some salsa. Some salsa.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The back door. The pleasure houses in Oriflamme.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Yeah, but it's safe.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for
Well,
transport.
it depends on how big
That is one of the most heavily
a
guarded
gill
points
is.
in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
You and your shortcuts.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
I hate
Our fate
this.
means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okay. No, I like to sit too. I don't have a problem with it. I want to go back here. Excuse me. I want to check on a couple things.
Fancy giving us a hand? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
No, because there's nothing to help with. Boyo.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Put Jill back in her normal outfit. Make flame tongue. You know what? No, I'm gonna make it look like Invictus because I really like the look of Invictus. Just a big old sword. They got nothing for me otherwise. Hey, Gav.
We're counting on you. You and Jill both.
Thanks, Gav.
We're counting on you.
Oops. Sorry, Gav.
You and Jill both.
You and you both. Both. Actually, hold on. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. Yeah, I've done everything. Literally, I've done everything up to this point. Drake said. What game did I play recently that had something like that in it where it's like, hey, if you proceed from here, you might miss out on doing something like this. It might have been... I want to say it was one of the Legends of Heroes games.
It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment.
Could have been literally anything else I've played recently.
This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to
Ooh,
stay
we're being
outside.
sneaky.
Obviously.
Sneak, sneak.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Oh, rats.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Nope, nope. I'm done. Not doing that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans. They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
the main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
So big.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Well, now what does the upgrading do? Increases fireball count while nullifying up to 4 attacks. Hmm. 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 No. No, we just hold off and
Captain, to arms, men! Let's summon the cannoneer! You will not take me. Stay down.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
yes.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Good. Oh, that's a gun. Okay.
Then let's shut him up.
Too slow. Too slow.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Why'd it get so cold in here? Jill, what are you up to?
Not this time.
My wounds, boy. Too slow.
Oh, Jill's not doing anything. It's him.
Bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
He's what? I don't know what that means.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of it but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Not this time.
Hold on. What is this? Akashic. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bears, are less likely to turn Akashic. But the mother crystals. But the people of Alstea rely on the crystals mined from these mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the aether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessing. Sid posits that it is in fact the mother crystals and their ability to draw ether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands' advance. Few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power. Those whose power rests on their control of this crucial resource. Yeah, essentially.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
And because we're all dominants, we can't do that.
Come on.
Sorry, it said less likely, so it's still possible, but it's less likely. All right.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
I need potion. Going up? I think. Nope, going down.
Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there?
There's no thing about an ether flood.
Workers couldn't survive this.
Well, It wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Fun. So... map. I don't think so, because he did say that it wasn't here last time. So an ether flood, I would think, is just a flow of like hyper concentrated ether, and because the mother crystal's drawing it in, it like might have like accumulated a lot more in this particular case. And it does this to people.
The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I do like that after combat, anything dropped by enemies just instantly comes to my body. That makes me feel good. It means I don't have to run around trying to collect shit that I might have missed.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Gonna break on Sid. And then he goes into the aether.
Oh, yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
I heard some whispering.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
The fuck? War Cry. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for that icon and try and defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Alright.
That's enough.
go that way. Not even I could go that way. I have to go that way. Which is fine by me.
It's over.
How tall are you?
Stay down.
Too slow. Not this time.
Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle. Why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. Sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. I think that's a bit of hyperbole, but you know what? No equip it. Aw, I don't get to see what it looks like because I have it set to look like Invictus.
Replace that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
The other thing, Jill is
as if that was gonna
Shiva. Why can't she just make it brittle and you break it? Success. Coming.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Am I not providing you light? Can you not see where I am? Jill? Gee. Oh, get prepared to get blown away. It'll be pretty. Probably lots of particle effects and stuff too.
There's no one about.
That's odd. Isn't it?
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. A sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
It doesn't answer my question, Sid. Path of the Goddess. How'd he make it out alive? Never know. Alright. Let's finish this up. So cool.
Again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Stay down.
creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines.
Are the two places connected somehow?
Uh-huh. I mean, I imagine this is where Bahamut comes to prime himself, much like Phoenix Gate was where the Phoenix went to prime themselves. It would track with, like, lore. No. Focus on that one. Thank you.
It's over. That's enough. It's over.
But I saw that.
Stay down.
That hurt a lot. Sick. Joy. Just keep winning.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Uh-oh.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
That does not bode well. It actually bodes quite ill.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Oh. Okay.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
An Akashic dragon. Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh, I thought I touched that, but apparently I didn't. Don't lock on to the big beast because then I'm not just hitting its head. Oh, I can actually lock onto its body. That way. No, kill its head.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Better already.
He did tell me to look out, and I didn't really do it. Wrong button.
Not this time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. I didn't mean the dragon to give me fire.
My wounds, boy.
Oh, shit. All right. Go right up the butt. Jam it in there a couple times. Should feel all right afterwards. Okay, hold on. Use and use. Shit, not this one. That could have been worse.
Not this time.
Sick.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Sid Vicious spelled his name with an S. Just gonna put that out there.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
This?
Then what are we waiting for?
could be real cool. It could also be real shit. So, where's the goodest boy? Come here, boy. Oh, I can't pet you right now because my combat UI is up. I'm mad about that. I want to give him a pet before we interact with this shit because things might go poorly.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Zambrak.
Well, that didn't work.
No shit.
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Oh, is he gonna become old bearded guy? He's priming it up. Perfect place to prime. Like there's nothing but ether around him. You know.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
Oh?
What is that?
Sid! Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Oh.
Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
What did it take from me? And what is going on with our boy Clive? He is a special sort.
Where the hell am I?
Okay. What the fuck? What?
I've been here before.
I have?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. That's enough.
Oh, those are landmines. That's what it is, yeah. Always said this thing's name was Titan.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Embodying Ifrit. Again, controls for Ifrit are as follows: melee, ranged, evade, jump. It's the same as ability mastery is shared. Press triangle after executing a fireball burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. Use circle to sprint over an extended distance. Hold circle to lengthen sprint duration. Use L, stick, while sprinting to change direction. All abilities available while embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab in the main menu. Cool. Dodging like wildfire. Using L while holding circle is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide scale. I'll be honest, I dig Ifrit playing more like Clive. Hey, hold on. Oh, interesting. I have the ability to just restore 30% of my HP. That's cool. $239,000 damage. That's good, man. Yeah, Ifrit playing more like this, really fun. The slow plotting fight of like the last time I was Ifrit against Garuda
It's done.
wasn't great. This felt better. Oh?
How many more could there be?
Typhon out here looking like Death from Darksiders.
Oh, fuck.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh. That's cool.
As you wish.
did die. Hellfire his ass. Oh, we got spear bomb shit happening. That was pretty awesome. I enjoyed every second of that.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
What the?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Will this tell me who he was? No, no, no. All right, hold on. What is this? What is this? The brightly shining convolution of shards that sits at the center of each mother crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. Oh, I've just destroyed one. He makes plans to see the mothers fall. Have Elisthea and her people be saved. Okay. This section of the game essentially was like, hey, Final Fantasy is a horror game. Surprise!
One left. That'll do me.
We can't do this without you, Sid.
Try not to talk. Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Not like this.
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Yes, please. More exposition. I appreciate it.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Joshua finally makes his appearance. I'm assuming.
sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy?
Yeah, he does.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh?
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
God, he looks so alien.
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
You really think that did anything, buddy?
This is getting us nowhere.
Okay, good.
We agree.
He's not stupid.
No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Clive, wake up. Wake up and see him, please. Just so you know, Joshua's not dead.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Wait. Is Joshua gonna take Ultima into his Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
So, are the mother crystals like Ultima's prison? Or his life force? That's what I'm curious about. So we've got a big bad now. Like a true big bad. It's not just, you know, this evil empire versus another evil empire. There's an actual big bad. His name is Ultima. Their name is, I don't know. And the crystals have something to do with them. Meanwhile, the hideaway. Man, Kupka.
must be here. Must! Fail, Lord Cookgar again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead!
What a good spy you are to know that Sid is...
Help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Oh. I was about to say, what the hell's going... Oh. There's the hideaway.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid?
You know where he is.
Where the hell are you?
But you also don't know he's dead. So, you know. There's that too. I'm assuming that's the end of Act 1. And now, Dhalmekia is our next target.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel it soft.
Our final target will probably be Walode, or Walud.
Greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices.
What the hell's an unguent? Soft, greasy, or viscous substance used as ointment or for lubrication. All right. Year of the Realm 878. Was this 5 years later?
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned?
Wait, what?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Hold on. Got really nothing new here. We got Cost Nice. Ads are about to play, sorry, but I'm going to run them now. A town located in the rugged northern reaches of the Dhalmekian Republic. Though it was once a thriving trading post, the coming of the Blight has served to both discourage travelers as well as drive off longtime residents. All that now remain are refugees fleeing from elsewhere, black marketeers who prey upon them, and barely enough soldiers to keep the peace. Or rather, to pretend to when they're not being bribed to look the other way. A friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps an ever-attentive vigil on the comings and goings of Dhalmekia, his hometown of Costness. Kupka's awakening as the dominant of the Icon Titan thrust him to the forefront of the Dhalmekian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's armies and its policymaking, as well as a personal fortune. His greatest treasure, however, was always Benedicta Harmon. So when a servant of Walud informed him that his love had been slain by Sid, which wasn't necessarily true, His fury toward the outlaw and his allies knew no bounds. And he still didn't get to kill Sid. Hugo Kupka's personal guard, on Kupka's orders, they ruthlessly gutted and destroyed Sid's original hideaway, vengeance for the brutal beheading of Benedicta Harmon. But Kupka's thirst for revenge is not yet slaked, and it is with reckless abandon that he employs his minions to commit atrocities across the realm in a bid to drive Sid from hiding. We didn't... I don't remember her being beheaded. I just remember her being dead. That's literally all I remember about her.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Yep. Mayhaps more so.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It appears as though my brand has been removed. Be curious to know when that happened.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Come on.
I have lightning powers now, so that's pretty nice.
Go. Summon the others.
The bearers?
Safe.
There we go. Power Thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Ramuh's feat. Ramuh's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. So, like, what? Like, oh, me. More than enough.
Titan sends his regards.
Okay, I can rotate between all.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
Oh, what is this? Is this a coral?
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
It doesn't have lightning tendrils, so I don't think it's a coral. Nope, it's a war panther. Okay.
Slow.
Cool. I got a lightning shard.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
You were marked to begin with.
5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
We are south now. Oh, we can go back to amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten. Do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow? 1 second, I just ordered some pizza. Hidden. Okay. Benumere, Central Storm.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
I mean, Sid said it was going to be hard.
Said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Looks like it could potentially be an airship. I don't think I'm going to get an airship in this. It's not that kind of game, but never know. I mean, Final Fantasy... The structure of this game is very similar to that of Final Fantasy X-2.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, I will. Ramu. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. I don't know how I feel about Ramu. It's still not enough to do Flames of Rebirth. Or Aerial Blast. Well, I could do Aerial Blast. I don't really like Heat Wave. I do like this a lot. Regardless. Came in here for a reason. Not not that. That wasn't the reason. I only need one save. Game. It is a good place to stop. It's a nice little like break point. But boy, shit did happen. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I hope you'll stop by again in the future. Should be back on Tuesday, I hope, with more of this. Man, I really didn't want Sid to go. He was a great character, actually. Like, just genuinely a good character in the game. I think it was well written. And I'm sad that he's gone. I am curious as to who this Ultima guy is and what he represents in terms of going forward. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. Thanks again. Have a good rest of your evening. Good rest of your weekend. I'm going to skip to the next song. Yeah, I hope you stop by again in the future. Until next time. Farewell.